Hi all, welcome to Anil Nair Classes YouTube channel. Thank you for your tremendous response in terms of my previous videos related to CAT 2020. In the last few weeks, a lot of my enrolled students for CAT course and also some of my subscribers who are preparing for CAT through my YouTube channel has sent a lot of mails and the WhatsApp messages related to, sir, please show us a direction what we should do from here till the CAT examination. Today this video is because of the heavy demand that I got from the student community. Now listen carefully, right? This video will help you out to develop a strategy on your own on how to maximize your scores on a section wise and maximize the overall paper score and try to get into the top 1 percentile in CAT 2020. Everything whatever I am saying it in today's session, I am going to back it up with the statistics. Like the previous year Quant percentile score versus percentile, previous year LRDI score versus percentile, previous year verbal score versus percentile, what is the pattern of the topics that are coming in the previous years, which topic you should start first, and over a 1990 to 2019, 29 years of CAT paper observation, which topics was of less weightage, how you should strategize it, right? Kindly do not skip in between, watch the entire video at once and kindly make a note of it. Everything we will back it up with statistics, data and facts. Statistics, data and facts. Now, I am saying it with an experience of 15 years in CAT industry. I am saying as an ex-career launcher, South India academic head. I am saying as one person who almost took sessions for more than 3,000 students, greater than 400 times in almost all the big engineering colleges in South India at the age of 27, 28 only, right? So these are my credentials for me to express my thoughts on this topic, how to get 99 plus percentile in CAT 2020. Now let us first see the scores versus percentiles, then slowly we will start analyzing it. Now as you know, now see here, sir. Now as you know, CAT examination, CAT 2020, CAT 2020 is going to happen on November 29th. It is a 3-section paper. It is a 3 sections paper, which is section 1. First verbal ability will appear. Total 34 questions will be there. Then section 2. LRDI will appear. 32 questions will be there. Section 3. Quant, 34 questions will be there. 34 questions will be there. Now, verbal ability consists of reading comprehension and verbal logic questions. From last few years, there were no questions on vocabulary, there were no questions on grammar. Out of these 32 questions, DI 16 questions are there and logical reasoning 16 questions are there. In Quant 34 questions, last few years of trend, close to about 70% of the questions are from arithmetic only. Then the next important area it is algebra. Then it is number system and geometry, followed by the modern maths. Modern maths 1 or 2 questions will be there. Modern maths 1 or 2 questions. Number system probably 2, geometry 2 to 5 questions are there. Algebra 5 to 7 questions are there, right? And close to 18 to 24 questions are there from arithmetic. This is an extremely important trend that we are observing from CAT 2015. From CAT 2015, the most important area from where the questions are coming maximum are from arithmetic. Modern maths, it has always been from the last 30 years that probably maximum 2 or 3 questions are coming from modern maths, and that too from fundamental principle of counting. Now let us see the Another time limit. Now total 100 questions are there. 100 questions needs to be attempted with a total marks of 300 marks in 180 minutes time. 180 minutes time. Each section we are giving 1 hour. Each section which are giving 1 hour. Now the first thing that comes into my mind, 100 questions, 180 minutes, 300 marks, 300 marks. No switching of the sections. Section 1 it is verbal ability and RC. You will spend 60 minutes time. Then once you get into session 2, you cannot go back to session 1. LRDI it is 60 minutes. So after the session 2 it is over. Session 3 which is Quant of 60 minutes. Now see here, one important observation. A student need to spend 3 hours of a time with 100% attention to attempt this paper. Why? Because there is a sectional cutoff. There is a sectional cutoff. You just cannot afford to ignore any section, and there is an overall cutoff. You have to maximize your overall cutoff. That means you have to maximize your score, and you should also clear the sectional cutoff. That means you just cannot say that after 60 minutes you are tired, your attention spans are coming down. This will tremendously affect your score. That means 180 minutes sitting and attempting a mock. In case if you do not attempt any of the mocks and directly go for the CAT examination, you are digging your own grave. Almost third section will go for a toss. So for that reason, the first golden rule which is a non-negotiable strategy is start attempting as many mocks as possible right now. Don't delay it further. Right? Don't keep on telling this reason. I did not studied geometry. What if the questions come from geometry? Para-jumbles, I don't know. Till the time you write the CAT examination, almost 80% of the syllabus only you will complete it. That also I will come to the most important point, syllabus completion. Start attempting the mocks. You are not attempting the mocks to check your percentiles only. You are attempting the mocks to develop a stamina of sitting for 3 hours. Start attempting the mocks. Now, for example, August 2nd to September 2nd. For the next 1 month, attempt only 1 mock per week. Attempt only 1 mock per week. 1 mock per week. Assume that you are a working professional or a fresher. Choose any day of the week that you are comfortable. Assume that you have chosen on Saturday. Try to attempt the mock paper during the CAT slot timings. Either you can attempt it in the morning or you can attempt it in the afternoon slot. Use any slot. The idea is to make your mock timetable equivalent to the CAT slot and everything. If you attempt 20 marks, 21st mock will become your next CAT paper. I want the discipline in your life. Mock CAT slot, CAT slot timing, attempt the paper. You will attempt the paper for 3 hours. Take a break. In the next 24 hours, analyze the mock for twice the amount of time that you took to attempt the paper. That means 6 hours you will analyze the paper. For example, you are attempting section number 1, VARC. You attempted 34 questions. The definition of analysis is not to see the solution and see how many you got right or wrong. That is just a minuscule step of analysis. 34 questions, right? Analyze each and every question. Spend 2 hours on this, 120 minutes on analyzing each and every paper. You got it right. Is there any better way of solving the question? If it is a multiple choice questions, can I smartly eliminate answer options? Did I wasted time on any particular question? Is my selection of question not right? Am I solving the question in sequential order? Did I choose an RC passage where the question is, what do you think is the mood of the author while writing the passage? Am I trying to show my ego on a particular problem? Did I read the question, right? Did I solve any question impatiently? Is I got the answer option A, but I tick marked option B. All these analyses, try to do it. On 34 questions, solve each and every question again, whether it is right or wrong in the analysis. Solve it again. Now 34 questions, 120 minutes. Again same DI and LR. DI and LR, 32 questions. Again take 120 minutes. Again on Quant, 34 questions, take 120 minutes. That means totally with mock as a point of reference, 3 hours you attempted the paper and 6 hours you analyzed the paper. Analysis means each and every question you will solve it again. You will not leave any single question, and you will not negotiate with yourself saying that no, I got good score, I got this answer right, so I don't need to solve it. You have to see the solution key. These were extremely, it is important for you to get associated with a right mentor who will guide you. So 34 questions. That means you solved 100 unique questions on one mock by investing 9 hours on a particular week. Remember, when you attempt mock today, in the next 24 hours only complete the analysis. Please stop saying excuses to yourself. When you truly want something, you will find a way. Otherwise, you will find an excuse. August 2nd to September 2nd, only one mock. Don't pressurize yourself with too many mocks. 1 week, one mock. 1 week, one mock. That means once you reach September 2nd, 4 weeks, 4 mocks you attempted. That means you attempted 400 questions. 400 questions. In these 400, section 1, verbal you attempted 4 into 34, 136. LRDI you attempted 4 into 32, 128. Here you attempted 4 into 34, 136. Total 400 questions you are ready. If each caselet has got 4 questions, if you take LR and DI, you have got 32 questions. In that one, 16 questions will be from DI and 16 questions will be from LR. 16 questions, each question has got 4 questions of asking. That means there are 4 sets here, there are 4 sets here. There are 4 sets here. That means in every mock you will attempt 4 sets of DI and 4 sets of LR. After 1 month, what has happened? You are familiar with 4 sets per mock, 4 mocks, 16 sets of DI and 16 sets of LR, you are familiar. From September 2nd to November 2nd, from September 2nd to November 2nd, this 1 month is the beginning of your mock journey, where you will attempt a paper and you will analyze it. Once you do for 2 or 3 mocks, then you will start at understanding which question to attempt, which are your favorite areas, which are your gray areas, which are the questions you should leave. Now you increase the number of mocks. Now from here onwards, every 1 week you attempt 2 mocks. Every 1 week you attempt 2 mocks. September to October 4 weeks, October to November 4 weeks. Total 8 weeks are there. In 8 weeks, total 16 mocks you attempted. 16 mocks you attempted. 16 plus 4, 20 mocks you attempted. 20 mocks you attempted till November 2nd. Till November 2nd, you attempted 20 mocks. I hope it is clear. Each mock 100 questions. That means you solved 2000 unique questions that are coming close to the CAT level. After November 2nd is there. We have got November 2nd, 9th, 16, 23. Last week, probably I would not recommend you to attempt it. 2nd to 9th, 9th to 16th, and 16th to 23rd. 2nd to 9th, you will write 3 mocks. All are based on the previous year CAT papers. Every previous year CAT paper, it is 1 mock. Again, it is 3 mocks. Again, it is 3 mocks. That means you will go through the 9 previous year CAT papers. 9 previous year CAT papers, 9 previous year CAT papers, and remaining 7 CAT papers, we will do it as a topic wise. Every student has to go through the last 15 years of previous year CAT papers. 9 previous year CAT papers, you will write it as a mock paper. 6 you will write it probably downloading the PDF, and you can do it. There are few years CAT papers are not available. So from 1990 to 2019, 29 years, 50% if you do it, Aram say, you will be able to understand. Last 3 weeks before the CAT examination, you will only do 2 things. That is revising every topic and solving the previous year CAT papers. Now you solved previous year CAT papers and 20 mock papers. Now what will happen if you do these exercise? What will happen is, your fear of looking at a new CAT question, that will go away. There is a discipline in your life. Every week you are going to write the examination. I would ideally suggest you to write a mock examination either on Sunday or on Saturday, preferably Sunday, because CAT exam happens on Sunday. Again, we can come closer to the preparation level. So total 20 mocks and previous year CAT papers, 9 in a mock format and 6 in a paper format, you can do it. So totally 9 plus 6, 15, 15 plus 20, total 35 mocks, both in a paper format and an online format. Mandatorily do it. So your familiarity will improve and your stamina will improve. You will be able to show that maximum attention across all the 3 sections. Again, I am telling, each and every section, there is a sectional cutoff and there is an overall cutoff. Now we have seen the stamina part of it and the familiarity part of it by attempting the mock papers. And these mock papers, you are going to do it from August to September, 1 day to attempt a paper, 1 day to analyze a paper. Still we have got 5 days a week. Now we will discuss what we will do in the next 5 days. But before that, let us see the scores versus percentile. Now this is an extremely important percentile. If anybody is watching the video, kindly take a screenshot of it and take a printout and put it down in your study room or in the cubicle, because these data points should always be there in your mind. Now if you see in CAT 2019, same like this year pattern will also more or less it will be same like the previous year. Now if you see it, 99 plus percentile, this should be your target. 157 marks, 157 marks you should get out of 300, just close to 52%. That means if you can 52%, this is nothing but 50 to right, very closest 50 to right you should get out of 100 questions. That means if you can get 50% of the questions right section wise and an overall, you are almost at close to 99 plus percentile. These important key point, keep it in your mind. 52% of the total paper, if you do with 100% accuracy, you are almost close to 99 percentile. That means selecting the questions is of extreme importance to you. You look at the trend from 2016 to 2019. 2016, it is just not based on the last year. 153 marks, 173 marks, 155 marks and 157 marks. CAT 2017 paper was easiest compared to the last 4 years of the CAT paper. So that is the reason you will see all the scores going high. Assuming that the paper is of moderate to difficult level, remember 52% of the total paper, 52% of the total questions, if you get it right, you are at 99 percentile. That shows that paper is not difficult, it is different. Paper is not about your high ability of maths and English, it is also your managerial ability of choosing what to solve and choosing what not to solve. At 95 percentile, you are almost close to the new IIMs at 95 plus percentile, you will get a call from the baby IIMs. 99 plus percentile, the old IIM calls will start. This is the first thumb rule. Now let us see the section wise analysis. Now if I see CAT 2019 and 18 score versus percentile. Now if you see, for me the focus point is 99 percentile, 157 is the total score to get 99 percentile. Let me go to section 1. Section 1, it is 62 marks. 62 marks. Each question, right answer 3, wrong answer -1. That means if you can get 20 to 21 right, 20 to 21 right with 100% accuracy, 100% accuracy, or you attempt 25. If you attempt 25 and get 90% accuracy, 90% accuracy, that means almost 23 right and 2 wrong, 23 right, or attempt 27 with 85% accuracy, you are almost at 99 plus percentile. That means as you keep on doing mocks, always remember, as you keep on doing mocks, what should be there in your mind is, this is the thumb rule for any student to get the top 1 percentile in CAT examination, saying it with an experience of 15 plus years. 85% of the total questions with 90% accuracy. 85% of the total questions with 90% accuracy per section, top 1 percentile is guaranteed. You will definitely get a top 1 percentile if you understand these equation. 85% of the total questions. Let us check it out with the data whether my statement is right or wrong. Now if you see here, let us see CAT 2019, here 34 questions are there, here 32 questions are there, here 34 questions are there. See the 99 percentile, these are nothing but 63. So what I said, 85% of the total questions, 85% of 34, 85% of 34. If I attempt 85% of 34, 85 into 35, it is 75, 24 plus 5, 29.75. So close to about 28 to 29 questions with 90% accuracy. 28 into 0.9 is 25.2. 25 if you get right, 25 3s are 75. Almost you are close to 100 percentile. 85% of the total questions with 90% accuracy, top 1 percentile is guaranteed. That should be your aim when you are attempting the mock. Initially, probably you might be getting around 70% of the questions. With analysis, slowly that 2 questions which you have overlooked, that will come into picture. Slowly that 3 questions which you did mistake, silly mistake, that you will avoid it. Slowly, gradually the graph will improve. Week on week, if you are very disciplined in attempting the mock and sincere in analyzing the paper. These are an extremely important key point. Kindly take a screenshot and a print of it and keep it out in your study room. No serious and a sincere CAT student will prepare for CAT preparation without having a strategy in place. A strategy is one thing which is backed by statistics and data and facts. Suppose you are playing a cricket match, you will thoroughly analyze the competitor's strength and weakness, then you will play your game accordingly, right? Same is the case with this CAT examination. Take a screenshot of it and it is extremely important. Now another very, very important analysis. Suppose if I take Quant, Quant totally 34 questions are there. 34 questions are there. That means 2 days. 2 days per week. What you are going to do? You are going to write a mock and you are going to analyze the mock. These were your almost 9 hours are going on any 2 days that you selected of your choice. Remaining 5 days are there. Remaining 5 days are there. Every day spend close to 2 to 3 hours on a quant topic. Every day spend 2 to 3 hours on a quant topic. Now, how you should prepare? Arithmetic. As I told you in my previous slides, arithmetic. If I look at the last CAT, 20 years of previous year CAT papers, 20 years of previous year CAT papers, 12 to 14 questions are coming, right? And then algebra, 8 to 10 questions are coming. Then number system, 2 to 4 questions are coming. Then geometry, 5 to 7 questions are coming. Then modern maths, 1 to 2 questions are coming. If I analyze the CAT paper from 1990 to 2019, that clearly shows that CAT is giving more emphasis on arithmetic. The reason is very simple. If I give more questions on geometry, a non-maths students who are not good in maths, you are unnecessarily giving an advantage to the mathematics students. Already there is some kind of negative talk that engineering students only get maximum number of seats in IIMs. So to ensure a level playing field, they are giving a good number of questions on arithmetic. Now even if you see the past 5 years of CAT papers also, the trend is easily shifting towards the arithmetic paper. So what you will study? Arithmetic, algebra, number system, geometry and modern mathematics. Now in this one, your focus area will be this, right? And then followed by this, I put it in basket number 1. This is basket number 1, heavyweight basket. Then it is basket number 2, medium weight basket. This is a very low weight basket where almost maximum only 2 questions will come. So basket 1, basket 2 and basket 3. Hey Anil sir, right, I am someone who is not good in geometry. Should I start with geometry? Start with your gray area this entire August month, because you cannot experiment in the month of October or November. You are not good in geometry, spend more time in geometry right now. You are not good in algebra, spend more time in algebra. You are not good in number system, spend more time. Start with your gray area, right? Always remember 2 to 3 hours of quant. This is for the syllabus completion. This is for the syllabus completion. By October end, almost every topic in CAT paper, you should have an investment of time. That means we are at August to September, September to October and October to November. So almost we have got 12 weeks are there. 12 weeks are there. In quant, close to 25 topics are there. In quant, close to 25 topics are there. Right? In 1 week, 1 day you are spending 2 to 3 hours. 5 days means 15 hours you are spending. 15 hours per week. 15 into 12. That means 180 hours of investment of time on quantities there. 180 hours is a good number of hours on investment on quant. In 180 hours, probably you will be able to dedicate close to 6 to 7 hours healthy time for 6 to 7 hours on a particular topic. You took, for example, profit, loss and discount. In 6 hours, you will try to complete the topic. Suppose you took a highest powers topic. In 1 or 1.5 hours, you will try to complete it. Totally, quant 25 topics are there. What are the 25 topics? You can go through the quant syllabus, CAT syllabus video which I kept. Suppose if I divide it into number system, then it is arithmetic, then algebra, then geometry, and then we have modern maths. Then we have modern maths. Previous year CAT examination trend shows maximum number of questions are coming in. First in arithmetic algebra, next it is in geometry number system, and next it is in modern mathematics. Start with your gray area. 180 hours of self-learning it is required to cover all the topics. Consistent, directed, self-motivated effort. 2 to 3 hours per day. 2 to 3 hours per day. For 5 days a week. For 5 days a week, keep on solving it. Saturday and Sunday, you choose any 2 days in attempting a mock paper and analyzing the mock paper. On one side, on weekdays, your preparation it is going. On weekends, analyzing the mock is going. Please don't disturb this plan. Don't get distracted with this plan. These both have to sail together. There are 3 important things that one should do to get top 1 percentile. One is syllabus completion. You should have watched almost all the videos that comes under the CAT syllabus in case if you are an online learner. Syllabus completion. And the next thing is revision. And the next thing is mock and attempt and analyze. These are the important 3 pillars. If you miss any of these 3 pillars, you are almost out of this game. Syllabus completion, revision, mock attempt and analyze. These 3 have to go together. That means we have covered section number 3, which is quant. Almost 25 topics are there for which you gave yourself time, 180 hours of time. Similarly, then comes section number 1 and section number 2. Diligently, same thing executed for DI and LR. In 180 hours of time, you will go through 80 hours of knowing the fundamentals and 100 hours of practicing the concept that you learnt it. You will spend more time in practicing it. It is only for the weekdays. Anyway, mock analysis is happening parallelly. DI and LR. In DI and LR, close to about DI and LR combination, you should see minimum 400 new caselets. Minimum 400 new caselets till November 2nd. Minimum 400 new caselets. Here you will see 200 new caselets and here you will see 200 new caselets. 200 new caselets. That means totally we have got 12 weeks time. 12 weeks time. That means in every week you will go through 16 to 18 caselets, new caselets, apart from the mocks. 16 to 18 caselets. That means that will boil down to per day close to about 3 to 4 caselets. Every day you will solve 3 to 4 DI caselets and 3 to 4 LR caselets. If each caselet is spending close to about 15 to 20 minutes time, that means for DI you will spend 90 minutes and LR you will spend 90 minutes. This is one section which will throw you out of the CAT examination if you do not practice it. That means in section number 2, DI and LR, DI plus LR, every day 3 hours investment of time is needed. DI it is 90 minutes you require and LR you require another 90 minutes. In 90 minutes, probably 3 to 4 caselets try to solve, new caselets. Here also you try to solve 3 to 4 new caselets. 3 to 4 new caselets. You do it for 5 days a week. That means 5 days if you do it, almost you will be very comfortable with 3 to 4 caselets, 5 caselets, 15 caselets. 15 caselets of DI, 15 caselets of LR for August to September, right? And then September to November, you do it diligently. Almost 400 new caselets 200 DI and 200 LR. If you see it, the fear factor of solving a new question will go away. And DI and LR, this is a very time consuming section, and you need to be extremely patient. You need to go through all the varieties of DI and LR. In case if you are someone who is watching the video, if you want all the subtopics of DI and LR that are coming from CAT 1990, kindly WhatsApp this one. I will send you the DI strategies which I send it to my enrolled students, which will be of tremendous help to you. Right? DI and LR. 2 to 3 hours on Quant, 2 to 3 hours on DI and LR. Section number 1, VA and RC. Again 2 to 3 hours of spending time every day. That means diligently from today, if you spend section 1 2 to 3 hours, right, if you can plan very well, you have very good chance of getting 99 percentile, right, in the next 3 months. There is a beautiful saying, if you fail to plan, you will plan to fail. 6 to 9 hours every day. If you study, dividing it into 3 sections, and 2 days, it is for 5 days. 2 days, mock and analysis, mock plus analysis. Simply after 4 weeks, do this after you watch the video. You will come back to me in the month of September with a confidence. You will again come back to me in the month of October saying that, sir, I am reaching close to 92 to 95 percentile. In the month of November, you will be supremely confident in terms of CAT preparation. Always remember this thumb rule, 85% of the total questions attempt with 90% accuracy. With 90% accuracy, you are almost close to 99.8 percentile. In case if you want to get 99.8 plus percentile, all you need to remember is, in every section, 85% of the total questions attempt with 90% accuracy. Now, few important key points. Your familiarity with all the concepts is extremely important. That is the reason you need to join a course, right, with an experienced mentor, probably who has got a decade-long experience in handling that subjects. This is why most of the students join for my course. Familiarity, it is important. You need to know the concepts. You need to know the shortcuts. You need to know the techniques. This is the point number 2. And point number 3, right, structured preparation. You just cannot go with a right quant section because you are in love with a quant section. You spend more time, you are probably getting into a problem. Structured preparation. In case if you are a self-learner, you watch a lot of videos on a YouTube and learn it. This month, August, September and October, I will be helping a lot of CAT 2020 students in terms of giving them with a special quant workshops, special LRDI workshops. My content in the shortcut video will not be of 3 minutes or 5 minutes to impress you. It will be a concept fully covered, Quant and LRDI. I will be taking good number of workshops. Kindly subscribe to our channel so that you will get notified about CAT. Already we are running CAT workshops every day at morning 8 a.m. There are some CAT workshop videos which I kept it. Enjoy the free content. Once you enjoyed it and you think that my concepts are good and you want to enroll for the course, you can always WhatsApp me to enroll for a CAT 6 months course. CAT 6 months course. I would be very happy to guide you, to play the role of a mentor to help you out and help you at every step in terms of preparation. I hope these detailed, comprehensive, right, data-driven analysis video is of extreme use to you. Please take a screenshot of it. Don't forget it. Take a screenshot of it. Don't forget it, because everything we do is with preparation. Thanks a lot for watching the video. With love, Anil Nair.